Christmas I remember when Santa Claus was real, a time when I was learning how to care and how to feel. I miss the loving family and friends no longer here, the good times and the happiness, that joyful Christmas cheer. How I wish I could return there, having traveled back from somewhere, and be once again that carefree Christmas boy. It was a Christmas I remember when Santa Claus was real, to a country town in New South Wales for the annual Yuletide meal. Relations came in droves to taste my mother's famous spread, for kith and kin had traveled far for the breaking of the bread. By 9 a.m. our humble house was bursting at the seams, with kids from every family who had come to join the team, of anxious upturned faces waiting there with breath all bated, to hear old Santa call their name. Good faith, we were elated. Cousin Johnny got a homemade bike that was broken by the day. First a pedal, then a wheel fell off, then Johnny followed sway. Sister Sarah got a great big doll with lifelike eyes that roll. She poked them deep inside its head and had to be consoled. There were lots of socks and useful things like woolen underwear, some hankies and a new school shirt, some hair oil from the hair. But the thing I wanted most of all, a pony for to play. In the yard was only horsey dung, Dad said he must have got away. It's funny how our Santa changed with every passing year. There were times when he was skinny, then fat like a great big bear. But one year he confused us, looking very hard to please, like our local market gardener Wan Chung Lo, who was Chinese. We all sat down for Christmas lunch, the table creaking from the fair. There was hot roast beef and Yorkshire puds, some turkey and some hare. A jug of steaming gravy sat beside the hot roast spuds. My dad let out his trousers and loosened off his collar studs. It was like they'd all been starving for 100 years or more, as they shoveled in the tasty grub with uncivilized uproar. And Mum, who'd been awake since 5 preparing for the feast, had her face as red as beetroot and she seemed to eat the least. Then it came to pass as the table cleared, the kiddies' time had come, for the pudding made its entrance all aflame and soaked in rum. Hiding in the doughy mix were sixpences aplenty, the biggest prize a florin, the smallest just a penny. Granny cut the slice, handing each one out a share. On discovering a hidden treasure, exultation filled the air. We couldn't wait for custard, going back for several platefuls that year. I got the floor and Gran said I should be grateful. The lunch was done and Mum and Aunts cleaned up the mess and civil, while Dad and Uncles on the porch retired to have a tipple. Several dozen dead ones later, they all retired for snoozing on the veranda in the cool and shade to recover from